Caesar by Colleen McCullough is a historical novel, constituting the fifth installment in McCullough's Masters of Rome series, delving into the decline of the Roman Empire. Drawing from accounts by Caesar himself and his comrades, the story closely follows the actual sequence of events spanning from 54 BC to 48 BC, during which Caesar clashes with Pompey the Great in a bid to seize control of Rome. McCullough primarily focuses on the political and military intricacies of this narrative, infusing some humanizing elements, particularly regarding Caesar's grief and a fictional romance. The novel commences in 54 BC, immersing readers in Caesar's conquests in Gaul. At this point, Caesar has recently launched an invasion of Britannia and is readying himself for dominion. The first half of the historical novel meticulously portrays the Gallic conquests, notably highlighting the uprising led by Vercingetorix, a Gallic chieftain who sought to unite the tribes against Caesar's forces. McCullough delves into numerous details, including the political landscape surrounding Caesar's Gallic campaign, which raised concerns among more conservative Romans at home, questioning his intentions. While Caesar asserted that subduing Gaul was a preemptive and defensive measure, safeguarding Rome against potential military threats, many suspected that his true motives were rooted in personal gain and political ambition. Perceiving the campaign as an opportunity for plunder, the Gauls presented a formidable challenge to Caesar. Despite their comparable military strength, the tribal nature of Gallic society proved to be their downfall, as it occasionally led to divisions among different Gallic factions, which Caesar adeptly exploited. The Gallic Wars reached a pinnacle during the Battle of Alesia in 52 BC, securing present-day France and Belgium for the Romans. The Romans welcomed the Rhine River as a new natural border to the north of their expanding empire. The latter half of the novel sees Caesar's return to Rome amidst a backdrop of political unrest. At that time, the Roman Republic was teetering on the edge of fragility, and Caesar garnered a significant following of supporters who desired his military leadership to transform the nation into an empire. Referred to as the Populars, Caesar's followers clashed with the Boni, a conservative Roman Senate predominantly backed by Pompey the Great. This conflict between Caesar and Pompey, which created immense division within the Roman Republic, would later be known as Caesar's Civil War or the Great Roman Civil War. The novel depicts their struggle, which spanned across several countries controlled by the Roman people at the time. With brutal battles fought for control over Rome, significant historical figures such as Mark Antony, Cicero, and Brutus are intricately characterized within the novel, offering insights into their roles and actions during this turbulent period. The narrative also delves into humanizing moments amidst the conflict between Pompey and Caesar, including the poignant death of Julia, Caesar's daughter and Pompey's wife. The two men engage in extensive battles, with particular focus placed on the Battle of Dyrrhachium, where Pompey emerges victorious, and the subsequent Battle of Pharsalus, which ultimately marks the culmination of the Civil War, solidifying Caesar's definitive triumph over Pompey. McCullough highlights that Pompey's considerable achievements often become overshadowed by Caesar, presenting him as such in the story. The novel concludes with Pompey's flight from Rome as he seeks refuge in Ptolemaic Egypt, eventually meeting his demise through assassination. This event triggers an exodus of the Boni and their followers. Colleen McCullough, an Australian author hailing from Wellington, New South Wales, pursued a career as a neuroscientist while also writing a series of sweeping historical novels, including the renowned Masters of Rome series. Her most notable works include The Thorn Birds and The Ladies of Missolonghi. Prior to her passing in 2015, McCullough authored over a dozen novels. Among her notable works is the Masters of Rome series, which comprises several installments: The First Man in Rome, The Grass Crown, Fortune's Favorites, Caesar's Women, Caesar, The October Horse, and Antony and Cleopatra. This epic series delves into the intricacies of ancient Rome and its influential figures. In addition to the Masters of Rome series, McCullough ventured into the realm of murder mysteries, crafting a separate series within that genre. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.